Hello, my loves. Shion here. I decided to make this video on short notice because I don't see anyone talking about this new area. Well, I mean, the outside is old, but the inside is new. Anyways, I thought people should be able to check it out. It's kind of in a remote area of the map. Nobody really goes here on purpose, but now there's sort of a reason. It was mentioned in the patch notes, and I touched on it in my patch notes video, but it's clear we need more than that. Walking up to the portal yields the name Test, Terracotta Pit, which implies that this is an unfinished or unpolished area. It's a bit west of Sunwing's Rest, and the portal itself spawns a few moments after you load into the map. Once you've taken the portal inside, the area is vaguely reminiscent of NieR Automata's copied city, but with also a mixture of Naraka's universe and China's history. I'm not familiar with Yu Weishan's story, but they do look similar to what he transforms into, right? Here's a quick history refresher on the Terracotta Army, which you've probably heard about in school or on TV at some point. The name Terracotta clearly refers to the army of Qin Shi Huang, the first emperor of China. It is a form of funerary art buried with the emperor in 210 to 209 BCE with the purpose of protecting him in his afterlife. Its literal meaning is soldier and horse tomb figurines. The Terracotta Army was discovered on the 29th of March in 1974 by a group of farmers. The figures themselves date from approximately the late 200s BCE. They vary in height according to their rank, the tallest being the generals. The figures include warriors, chariots, and horses. Estimates from 2007 were that the three pits containing the Terracotta Army hold more than 8,000 soldiers, 130 chariots with 520 horses, and 150 cavalry horses, the majority of which remain in situ in the pits near Qin Shi Huang's mausoleum. Other non-military terracotta figures were found in adjoining pits, including officials, acrobats, strongmen, and musicians. They're made of clay and life-sized. Most of them were made using standardized models, but important sections were carved individually for more important ranks. The Terracotta Army is part of a much larger necropolis. Ground-penetrating radar and core sampling have measured the area to be approximately 98 square kilometers. The tomb appears to be a hermetically sealed space, roughly the size of a football pitch, which is like 100 by 75 meters. The tomb itself remains unopened, possibly due to concerns over preservation of its artifacts. For example, after the excavation of the Terracotta Army, the painted surface present on some of the terracotta figures began to flake and fade. The lacquer covering the paint can curl in 15 seconds once exposed to xian's dry air and can flake off in just 4 minutes. So, people kind of want to keep it intact. Anyway, enough about the history and the clay figures and all that. I don't want to bore you with it. If you're actually interested, you're always welcome to continue finding stuff on Wikipedia, what have you. But if you've been watching this video of me wandering around, you probably have noticed that there are moonbane symbols all over the place. Like there was one on the left just there, and here if we go to the central hall, there's a really big one on the ceiling. I'm gonna go and attach myself to it, but I kind of want to assume that they want to make the Terracotta Army related to the Yushan Whisperers, because those are the people who worship Moonbane, right? So, I mean, I guess maybe they have some kind of similarities, but then again, this has like copied city kind of vibes, you know? So, is this maybe also related to NieR Automata with that church that only one person was able to access that people thought was being modded or what? I don't know. It's a very mysterious place, likely unfinished, and I hope that one day there will be more than just a little bit of loot. Not even really crazy loot. Like, there's no fireflies in here. There's no huge amounts of gold troves. It's kind of mediocre, to be honest. But this is what it's like, this is what's inside, and this is how you get there. I hope that this video was helpful. Oh, and one more thing. Bots can't find their way in there for some reason. They can't spawn in there. So do what you will with that information. Anyway, that is all for today. And until next time, bye, 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 bye.